Hello, Francisca. Dr. Priscilla here. By this time, hopefully you have a general idea of how to format your document. I'm looking at a third portion of your document, and this is the one that is considered your introduction. So I'm going to start to share my screen now, just from the point of where I have actually copied your document from Facebook. I have changed the font style to size 14 times New Roman, and I have enlarged the space and indented with the tab. Now I'm going to copy, Control Alt. I'm going to copy all of this into a open new. Now I'm going to go into a Kindle. I will stop sharing for just a moment. And go back to share. Click on Kindle. Click Get Started. And remember, we're using the 6.9. And I'll click Continue and Finish. Remember, we always want to check to see if we have this box to the far left. I'll close that for now. And I'm going to paste this into the Kindle. Now that I'm in the Kindle, I'm going to go to this Apply Element. Click here. And there is no book title. I don't think you had any subtitles either. First paragraph, we're not doing anything to those. We don't have a dedicate. This is not a dedication page. There's no copyright text. There's not a chapter title here. There were no subtitles, but I'll just double check. No, the only thing that was here was the fact that I did make this flush writing. Flush writing means that your left and right margins are the same. So everything is equal here. Flush and flush. Okay. Now I want to show you something that if this should happen, and if it does, it will not be often, but it could be that well, let's just wait until we get to that point. Now I'm going to go to the very beginning. If this was page 1 of your document, I'm at the very beginning, page 1 of 3, but let's just say that this is the first page of your book, or the first written part of the book. We're going to add the necessary pages that come before, and it's going to be, let me move this out of my way, and we're going to go to the template. So we're going to choose the template here. Right here is what we're looking at, this template here. Okay. I'm going to go to, mouse over it, the template. We have our book title. Click on the book title, and you would fill that information in. We would go to book opening quote. You'll look at my book and you'll notice that I have a quote. We will go to the dedication page if you plan to have a dedication page. Then you would have other page, which might be your foreword if you are planning to use one. then your chapter title page, and after that we have part title page. If you have something like that, you will have a copyright page, and you will also have your table of contents. And remember, I told you that your table of contents page will fill in itself. So there's nothing that you need to do for this part. It will fill in itself. All right. When you get to here, you will actually not use this. You can delete these and the other pages as you go through and click on it. It will add the information. So if we go back up to the top now, we have our contents page. We have our, I forget what that page was called just now, but here's your part title. You probably will not have this one. You will have, this is the beginning of your, some information. Other page title you will not use. Your dedication page, quote page, book title, and then the beginning of your book. If you have questions, you can send them to me, and I will be very happy to answer them. You'll notice here that this word ends with taught, and there's a lot of space there. We can either make this an indentation, but since it's only 2 sentences, I think we might just bring it up to here. Bring it up and just peruse your work to see if it looks right. Okay, so now it looks like you have a total of 19 pages, although we know that you don't want to count those just yet, but in your book it will count. Don't worry about this extra space. If you look closely at my book, you'll see that there are some spaces in between, but this was in an effort to have your margins right and left justified. In another video, I was telling you about the spacing from your left to your right. You can see that on this page, this is page, maybe page 17, I'm not sure. It looks awfully large. That takes into consideration your binding. That's why that's larger than this size. And I think that is all that I want to mention at this moment. Okay, so if you have questions, you may ask them, and I will try to answer. And I will stop the recording after I go back up to the top. And end.